Hey guys, what's up? It's Rockethouse54 here, and so yeah, welcome to another movie review. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Insidious Chapter 2. Um, yeah, there's going to be the one for this Wednesday. I said I was probably going to do this one last week, and I ended up doing it. So, yeah, I'm going to do a review on Insidious Chapter 2. Now, sorry, I got to flip up the slipcover to read this. Now, the movie is directed by James Wan and stars, Patrick Wilson as the dad. I forget what his name is. Rose Byrne as Renee. Lynn Shay, Ty Simpkins, and Barbara Hershey. I forget what their names were since last week. Um, yeah, yeah, basically, this is the sequel to Insidious, and basically, now, as I said before in my review of the first Insidious, if you see the first one, then you see the second, the ending of the first one's completely ruined. Because in the second one, because the first one, I'm not going to spoil anything, but in the first one, it's an ending that will leave you in shock. And you'll be like, oh my god, did that really just happen? Oh my god. Then the second one, once you see it, you're going to be like, that ending of the first one sucks now. And honestly, that's probably the only thing I don't like about this movie, because I thought the ending of the first Insidious was great. Then when I saw this, it completely ruins the ending of the first one. But, anyways, I'm not here to rant on the ending. By the way, sorry if you hear a lot of banging in the background. We're getting new floors put in, so that's why, you're probably going to hear a lot of banging. You may hear a saw go off, but anyway. So yeah, basically, this movie is about. Hold on, I forgot what it was about actually. Oh yeah, I just remembered. So basically, this one's about basically it kind of like picks up directly after the first one. It basically picks up where the first one left off, like directly after, and basically, it turns out that something from the dad's past came back is like coming back to haunt him, and they're like trying to figure out what it is, because basically like in the first one it's something that was haunting their son, but in this one it's basically something that's coming back from the dad's past to haunt him. And like, now I know this didn't really get a lot of good, this movie didn't get a lot of good reviews from critics, I don't think, because basically a lot of people think the first one's good, they're like, first one's good, the second one was crap, and then the third one was really, really good. I haven't seen the third one, but from what I've heard, the third one is not even the same like characters as the first two. But apparently, I heard the third one's really, really good. Which I'm gonna probably have to see Insidious Chapter 3 at some point. But yeah, the second one, it's a good movie, but it's nowhere near as good as the first one. Like the first one did something for me that so few movies can do for me. It makes the jump scares actually work. Like the jump scares actually work in the first one. This one has like one or two that work, really. And like the first one, you'll probably feel a little bit scared when you watch it. This one, I didn't really feel very scared when I watched it. It's just mainly it makes you feel a little creeped out, because the first one's more of a scary feel. This one's more of a creepy feel. Now, like, but the thing is, like, do I recommend you watch this one? Well, if you don't really care about the first and ending of the first one being ruined, go ahead and watch this. But if you really don't want the ending of the first one to be ruined, just skip this movie entirely and go watch the third one. Because, like, guys, like, if you're like me and you thought that this one ruined the ending of the first one, then like, don't watch this. Like, don't watch this if you don't want the ending of the first one to be ruined. Because that's how it is for me. I still think the ending's really clever, but it's not going to be the same. Like, it's honestly one of the most creepy endings I've ever seen for the first one. And I'm sorry, but this movie just completely ruined the ending of the first one. Now, I'm not trying to bash this movie or anything. It was pretty good. But I'm just saying it's not nearly as good as the first one. And besides, it does ruin the ending of the first one. But guys, I'm gonna give Insidious Chapter 2 a C plus. Reason being because I would have given it probably a B minus or a B, but I'm sorry, but if you ruin the ending to a really great horror film, you should expect a lower than usual grade. But I'm giving Insidious Chapter 2 a C plus because it does ruin the ending of the first one completely. But anyway, guys, that's all for this movie review. I think it's a little shorter than some of my other ones, but anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Subscribe for more content, and remember, you guys, whenever movie endings are getting ruined for you, say no to drugs.